Well, everyone. Good evening, gentlemen. I think it's actually the morning, but I don't think that matters right now. I would like to let you know that I have received a letter that I believe is necessary to address post haste because it, I think, perfectly and succinctly sums up some serious problems that have been happening on this podcast. And I think it is something we should finally address. And I'm glad that one of our more astute listeners was bold enough to speak some truth to power.
It's about you using your phone on camera.
Just shut up. Just
shut
up.
Is it about how you do so many edibles the night before you're brain dead during the podcast and they noticed it?
It's actually about your little needling and both of you taking shots at somebody that you both appear to be envious of. So we are going to get to that.
Tom Brady?
Christian Slater?
We're going to get to all of those today on this episode of Advice Fight. We're here to help you most you just fine. Advice Fight. I think you're wrong because I know I'm right. Advice Fight. I say advice, you say fight. I say advice, you say fight. Advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight. Advice Fight.
Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Advice Fight, the competitive advice podcast. My name's Adam Caton Holland.
I'm Ben Roy.
I'm Andrew Orvidal.
Orvidal, you want to take another crack at who you're envious of, or are you going with Tom Brady?
It's Tom Brady.
Okay.
What a weird riff.
Never knew you wanted the Super Bowl rings. Never knew that was a life you wished for.
It was one of those like bubble memories trapped in like the tar of my brain. Because I remember finding out Tom Brady and I are the same age. And it was while he was like actively playing in the NFL and still doing very well. And I remember like getting out of bed one day and like my back was all fucked up and twisted. And I was like, what the fuck? How can I be the same age as this guy? This is crazy.
I'm just glad you acknowledge that your brain is the La Brea tar pits.
It is. You'll find anything. Oh, what is this?
Burps out the skeleton of something.
What is this? A saber-toothed cat skeleton? Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out.
There's so many skeletons in there that are regularly burped out by your brain. But as Adam said, Advice Fight, competitive advice podcast, the only one in the world, the only one that matters. Andrew is a Tom Brady fan, and Adam picked Christian Slater.
Yeah, he just kind of has this like cool fucking attitude all the time. I just enjoy his attitude. You know what I mean? I wish I could be that sort of kind of over it, but in a cool way. I wish I could be like that.
Yeah. Well, that's great. It's been really fun. I'm a Christian Bale guy. That's me.
Oh, you got FOMO that you're not living Christian Bale's life.
That's who you're envious of?
Oh, yeah, dude. I want to just go psychotic on the director on set and everybody else for not being quiet enough while I do my take. I want to do that all the time. Shut up. Are you serious? Shut up.
I will say there were times filming Those Who Can't where I was like, oh, I actually understand that like rant.
Totally. Totally.
When you're like holding a really uncomfortable pose or you're slathered in like sticky makeup that's like pulling all the fucking hair on your body and something is happening.
It's hot as fuck and you're like, I just want to get the fuck out of here.
And you feel that like, oh, that impulse. There was one night I snapped. We were doing a night shoot and I was supposed to be in my race car bed. And I remember I was like, can we fucking get this done already? Or I said something like that. And I had to apologize to everybody. I was like, I'm sorry. I just
Do you remember our near fist fight during episode 2 when I hit you with the EpiPen?
That's right, because you couldn't pull your stunt. You couldn't pull your stunt, and you kept injecting me as hard as you could. And finally, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Pull your stunt.
And then it was like day 2, and then you and I got in a like childish brother-like squabble.
And people
Adam
were
was
like,
just
"Oh no!"
standing there
And I remember there were people in the
silently.
crew who were like, "Oh
I
no!"
was in Video Village because I wasn't in that scene, and so everyone's looking to me to be like, "Is this okay?" And I gave them nothing. I was like, "I don't know."
But then it was all. But then it was all fine. It was all fine.
Let them
But I
kill
think there
each other.
was
Who fucking cares?
there was a lot of, I think, fear among the crew that they had signed on to work with some real diaper babies. But luckily,
So
that didn't
here's
be
what
the-
I'm
that wasn't the case.
proposing, and for
Yes, 1,000 times. Yes.
Oh, Andrew, you've been waiting for the question.
And that's how I think Ben proposes.
I
Here's
want
what I'm
people-
proposing. We get
A life
married.
together. A
I'm gonna
life
actually
together.
let me propose this after we discuss the question because it's gonna relate to a plug for something. So we'll do that. But oh boys, I would like to interrupt the tomfoolery and the grabassery.
Horseplay.
A little bit of roughhousing. And I would like to tell you both about our letter today because I think finally
You look
somebody
so
is
smug today. You look
Yeah,
like
the way you
the cat that got
traipsed
the
in.
cream.
You.
one of our
traipsed-
listeners.
Okay, here you go.
One of our listeners has come to us, a gentleman who would like to be referred to as Stetson B, has written the letter of
Okay.
all
He
letters.
will
Already a little-
receive no such luxury.
I have given him quarter, and he will be kept anonymous, only to be known as Stetson B, so that he will not be in your
Nothing says
crosshairs.
anonymous like a name like Stetson.
Wait a minute. Is this Stetson Blue? Is it?
You mean
Stetson
the answer,
Blue?
the dandruff?
Is this the inventor of the
shampoo?
cowboy hat?
Yes.
No, that's the dandruff shampoo, Andrew.
It is.
What? You think of Seltson Blue.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Stetson
Disregard
is
the
a
riff.
cowboy hat. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you're right. Disregard the riff is the best. Riff retracted.
Riff retracted. Disregard.
Disregard. You will all strike that Riff City jury from your memories. That has been.
Do not use that to
You
judge
cannot
anything
use
else
that
that
riff
happens
you just heard against Adam.
in this
He has-
episode.
That
Guys,
riff has been struck.
That always
Just
cracks
wa-
me
just-
up in court when they do that. Like, jury, you are to disregard what you just heard. Like, they're like, okay, I'm erasing it from my mind.
Guys, Riff City jury selection has to be one of the hardest processes of all time. To get 12, just like people who are capable can read in Riff City is hard. Like the lawyers really hate a Riff
and
City.
everything
jury.
you've ever been taught about getting out of jury duty is counter. It's reverse. So if you act racist, you're getting on. You're getting on our jury because we want that counterpoint thing. You know. No, coming back
We
to
want
the letter
every
because
trial to end in a hung jury.
I think you guys know that you are. Hey, let me ask you. Whenever you heard hung jury, did you ever think?
I know exactly
Here's
where
where
you're
he's
going.
going.
But you know what?
No, I'm not
No,
going to go
Ben,
there. But
I
let me
would
ask
always
you,
imagine them hanged is what I always thought of.
You don't think of them with fucking
With big old
big old
D's.
gonzo noses, dude?
No,
You
but
don't
that's
think about
funny.
that? All right. Anyway,
No, Ben. He thinks of civil rights atrocities.
Well, we've got all three options here.
okay. Anywho, stop running from judgment, you boys. It's funny. You both seem to be running from it today. I would
Are you
like to
gonna read this
you
letter or what?
letter today from a listener and an astute.
You reading in
Observer.
letterbox over there? You reading in widescreen?
I will be because I want to. And
Ben has his phone turned horizontally. This is
Yeah.
I don't want
either
to
that
miss
or he's
this.
doing a panoramic shot of this
Yeah.
Because I
podcast.
don't want to miss a word of it. Every word matters in this.
All right, get your
Okay.
readers on. Turn your phone sideways.
Here we go. Here's today's letter. Dear Ben,
He's watching porn.
Dear Ben, and the other two. It's already starting great as far as I can see.
Okay.
Every week, I have a great time catching up with this group of 3 guys who's been friends for a really long time. However, lately, I've become worried about their friendship dynamic. because they've been friends for so long, they've become quite accustomed to giving each other a hard time, and it used to feel like harmless fun. But lately, I've noticed that two of the friends, let's call them the old one and the pretentious one, have
Okay,
been learning.
okay. Let's pause right there.
That could be
Pause.
anybody.
Right. I am not the pretentious one.
I'm
How
not that old.
dare you?
I'm not that old.
How dare you?
But lately, I've noticed that two of the friends have been teaming up to go after the other one. Let's call him the cool one, about
my
things
God.
Okay, that
like
sounds like
how
me.
great he is at Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or how sexy he looks in those leather pants. They've even gone so far as to spread preposterous, malicious rumors about him, like he's the king of piss play, or that he
Okay,
was
we
a
didn't
member of
say
the
it that
American
clumsily.
alternative rock band Dishwalla. Now, to any impartial observer, it's easy to see the old one and the pretentious one are lashing out at the cool one because they're jealous of his many incredible talents. But instead of putting in the work to try to get to his level, they just sit around and jerk off each other's little dinks all the time.
Okay. This is
Wow.
Okay.
So I'm just wondering if I should speak up and call out the abhorrent behavior of the old one and the pretentious one in some way, or should I stay out of it and let things run their course, knowing that one day the whole world will finally appreciate the greatness of the cool one, and the other two will slowly wither away into obscurity and shuffle off this mortal coil with jealousy in their hearts and profound regrets in their souls. Anyway, first-time writer, long-time listener,
Long-time writer. Jesus Christ.
Thanks for taking my question, Selson B. That's right.
Also, I was right. Okay.
Selson
Jury will bring back the riff.
Stetson B. Ben, can I just say, this is a new low even for you. As the guy who logs into our Patreon to vote for himself in the listener polls,
Right.
You fabricate a letter that you bring to us. You could have just come to us man to man and said, you know what, guys? The razzmatazz, it's too much. Dial
Too
it
much
down.
for me. I can't handle it.
I want you
waste
both to
an
know
episode?
that there is
You-
a very real paper trail, a digital paper trail, leading
paper
back
trail.
to this writer. There is proof that Stetson B is a real human being and that
Prove
he
it.
did write this letter, and I did not solicit such letters. So.
The name Stetson B? What a NaNoWriMo ass name. You couldn't even come up with a better better
I will
riff
tell you,
name.
it cleared legal.
Stetson B. Ben's up late. Who is this letter from? I need a unique name.
It can't be too close to any real people. I don't
like a
want that
cowboy
glossy.
hat.
No, I want to be clear. This was actually sent to me by a listener named Stetson. And
Who clearly knows our vernacular very well. Very clear fan of the pod. Knows a lot about the pod. Did you ask Stetson? I don't think you wrote this because it's too well written. Did you ask? Did you ask Stetson to send this? Though?
No, I did not. I received this unsolicited, but I will say that upon receiving it, I may have shuffled it to the top of the deck.
To the front
I
of
may
the
have
pile.
done.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you
Like the
sidebar with
magician
Stetson
you
at
are.
a show live, and Stetson said, "I'm thinking about doing
Yeah,
this."
were
again."
you like
may or may
complaining
not have.
about this?
I sidebar with a lot of people.
You're complaining about this in public? You're just like dishing to people in public about this?
I also have been known to sidebar with people everywhere. I don't know where
You've been known
these
to salad bar with our fans. You'll salad bar with lots of people.
Yes, I've been known to gay bar a few too myself, and I've been
so many bars.
so many bars. So. So we have our letter, and
Preposterous.
Yeah, this is
Preposterous.
I will
This
be
is
answering
real
as well.
fucked
I
up.
would like to give Stetson my advice. I would.
It's a new low for the pod, for real. I appreciate Stetson writing in. I appreciate the attention that Stetson pays to our language, how we speak and relate. I do think that Stetson should be banned from listening to our podcast for this type of divisiveness. They're trying to shake things up, and I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not.
I'm sorry, a second. Hold on, just let me check my type. Can you guys hear that on my thing? Do you hear that at all? You guys aren't hearing all the truth? Because I could turn it down if you guys want on my little monitor system here.
The recycled Chuck Roy bit, and you're better than it.
No. Well, anyway, we have our letter.
Reduce,
and we are
reuse, recycle. Ben's comedy motto. Just kidding. He's never reduced a joke in his fucking life. He's never reduced a joke.
Elongate, reuse, recycle.
We're going to take a quick break. What I was going to say before I read the letter, I am proposing a new fourth act wherein, to give us something to talk about, Adam and Andrew and I will go through the episodes of Those Who Can't and discuss briefly, in short, 5-10 minutes, as we do with these fourth acts, what we recall about that episode, favorite memories that come out of filming that particular episode and going through. It'll give us something fun to talk about that relates to Those Who Can't. So many of you watched and loved and appreciated that show. So I think it would be a fun thing to do from time to time where we just go episode by episode throughout the seasons and just kind of a little bit of a commentary on what we remember behind the scenes and whatnot of the making of that episode. So I'm going to propose that now.
Motion
Andrew.
denied.
We will not be doing it because we do have a unanimous vote policy. So everything I just said is null and void. I would ask that the Rift City jury please stricken that from your memory.
Disregard.
No,
That's a good idea, Ben. I'm not in a mood to play nice with you right now after what I just fucking heard. So yeah, that's a great plan. Let's talk about Those Who Can't in the fourth act. Rah, rah, rah. Let's get to the fucking letter, asshole.
Check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/Grolic Saves. We dropped that new boy crazy in there that got heated about the hunkiest male figure skaters of all time. And boy, did we arrive at one. You got to check that out. It is a fun one. In the meantime, we're going to take a very quick break. And when we come back, we're going to address Stetson's very, very important and prescient question. ASAP, we're going to get an answer here soon. Stay tuned. Well, we are back and we are ready to handle this question. If you missed the first act, let me just recap. We have a letter from a writer, Stetson B.
Who may or may not be
You can put writer in quotes, very dubious
He's
origin.
noticed some disturbing behaviors from what we determined to be Andrew and Adam attacking me regularly because they're jealous. And in summation, he is wondering if he should call out this abhorrent behavior, quote unquote, of the old one and the pretentious one. You can see how we arrived at who the problematic parties are. Or should Stetson stay out of it and let things run their course, knowing that one day the whole world will finally appreciate the greatness of the cool one, and the other two will slowly wither away into obscurity and shuffle off this mortal coil with jealousy in their hearts and profound regrets in their souls. I actually just made a tattoo appointment to have that put in cursive script on my thigh. That will be just...
Oh, you got a little thigh room?
That'll look good next to those Sublime lyrics.
Yeah. That'll look good next to your Pepe the Frog. You got to get that covered up.
Anyway, so we have our advice for those of you that may not know how this podcast, if you're first time joining us, the way this works, we will be competitively doling out our advice. Each of us will get 3 minutes to give our advice. We will be timed. When we get to our 1 minute warning, you are going to hear this sound. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that sound. And then when we are done, we will
It's the sound
all
of
vote.
Ben jerking his own dink.
There,
So
you can
wet.
cut in and
So
out of
wet.
that. Producer Ron, cut in and out after that and just use that.
It's
And
a
above and
ringtone.
below as well.
It's
In
a
and out and
ringtone
above
for
and below.
Patreons.
We are going, we are,
Imagine
of
if that
course,
was your
there is a
ringtone.
particular order. The winner of the
Hang on, I
last...
got to get this.
Hold on, I got to take this call. It's the president.
Okay, so here, The way the order is chosen of who gives their advice, because that does matter, because you can sometimes pick the best advice or the worst and go first. So to determine the order, the winner of last episode's challenge determines order. I won the last episode's challenge, so I will be picking the order. And Adam seems so
They're not
confident
challenges.
in himself in this episode that I will be making him go second. So Andrew, you are going to go first.
Ooh.
Andrew's
This
going to
guy-
go first. No, well, Adam seems
this
like he's
guy
already got it locked and
just-
loaded. So I'd like to see what he's going to come up with after.
Well, I
you-
am the pretentious one, aren't I?
Yes. Well, and I'm sure you both are going to say the same exact thing. So it'll be fun to watch you scramble after Andrew gives his advice and you have to find new advice. So, Andrew, you will be going first. Adam will be going second. I will be giving my advice third. And I wish you good luck, Andrew. I also want to say this real quick. I did not write this episode, this letter. I did not write this. So, you guys can be a little gentle with me because I know you guys are going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, fuck you.
And-
You don't come in all prim and proper.
What is this?
And-
what is this like
Yeah.
I
little
just know you're gonna take some
babbling?
deeply
What is this
personal shots.
mewling?
Because you've already been
Bullshit.
fucking smug. You can't be smug for
just saying, you guys
24
can lighten
minutes
up on me.
and then be
You
like,
know,
"Get
you
off
don't
your
have
feet.
to-
Let me off the hook."
Maybe give
You
me a
guys don't
soft
have to go
touch.
so hard on me. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
Oh,
I'm
we're
saying.
going hard on you.
We're going hard.
All right, Andrew, climbing into the Toctagon, a Toctagon that has no sounds attached to it anymore because producer Ron,
It's just a
a
silent
month ago, just
Toctagon.
decided
Boring,
to cut out
stationary
all of our
Toctagon.
Foley.
One enters with ease and no fanfare.
It's so well soundproof that nary a sound escapes.
Andrew is in the Toctagon, ready to dispense his advice. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, advice.
Okay, first of all, Stetson B, whoever I'm addressing, calling me the old one simply means I've lived a life well lived. What a non-insult. Yeah, I'm old. Getting old just happens. That's as much of a razz as saying the one subject to Earth's gravity. It's not an insult. It happens. It happens to everybody. So it's not an
Depends
insult.
on where you are. If you're on the moon, it's pretty stupid.
It's not. Would you shut the fuck up? So your question. So I'm wondering if I should speak up and call out the abhorrent behavior of the old one or the pretentious one in some way, or should I stay out of it and blah blah blah? You already wrote us this long ass letter for us to read on the podcast. You already did speak up and call it out. Did you have another bigger way? Were you gonna hire a skywriter to fucking be nicer to Ben?
cool idea.
That you fly over Denver?
Not bad. That's
You
it.
already-
and
you
then
already-
which Ben? How do
They
we
do
know
it-
which Ben?
They
in
do
that
it
point?
with,
Exactly.
They do it with drones. No.
I mean,
Like a
Ben's
little
name
puff
is so
of
short,
smoke.
you're gonna
It's like a
save
dot
money on him.
matrix kind of a thing. Just
That sounds like a job you might be
So you
qualified
already
for,
did
Ben.
speak up. You don't need to ask it, should I speak up? You already did. You spoke up. You wrote us the letter. Now we're wasting a perfectly
never
good
give advice
slot for an
out
episode
angry, Andrew.
to
Calm
handle this
yourself
letter.
down.
But I will say, whether it was Ben who wrote this using the worst pen name of all time,
I
or
did
this
not
really
write
is,
this.
or this really is someone named Stetson B. It seems clear of one thing. We have needled Ben more than a first-year acupuncture student. We have got him rankled, I will say. So I would like to formally say, Ben, I
Hey,
apologize.
I use lotion, and
apologize.
I will have you know that I have done everything I can to stop the rankles from forming. So if you
I was
are
in the
pointing
middle of
out my
apologizing
rankles,
and you interrupted
I'll
it
point
with
out
your own
rankles,
jerk-off
Mr.
joke.
Crow's feet. I will point out your
ankle
rankle.
wrinkles are rankles. When your ankles are wrinkly, they're rankly.
Go ahead.
I apologize, Ben, for if I've leaned too hard on you because it becomes a little routine. I apologize formally. That's my time.
Formal apology.
Wow.
That's a Rift City sign of weakness.
do believe Andrew just sucked off the biggest guy on the yard. Andrew, I will not tip my hat now that's gauche to
You mean your Stetson hat?
Yeah. What kind of hat?
Not tip my Stetson to in the direction of the person who will receive my vote today, but that's all I'll do right there. And for those listening, you can determine what I just did. Because I have a feeling advice giver number 2 is not going to go the same route, is not going to commit Rift City seppuku. And so go ahead. Climb on into there, you fucking jagoff. I can't wait for you to rip me apart because you love to do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Climb on into the Toctagon.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Climb on into the Toctagon, you asshole.
3,
Adam is in the Toctagon.
2, 1. Advice.
Ben, it's not all about you all the time. You know what? I don't even care about you this episode. I'd like to talk to Stetson. Basically, Stetson, the crux of your question was, should I speak up or should I stay out of it? I think my advice for you, Stetson, would be to stay out of it. I think maybe don't write us a fucking letter like this. Maybe instead, call your parents up and admit defeat and say, can I come home? I don't know how to be a grown-up. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I can't navigate the real world. Can I come home? Can I live with you? And odds are your parents are like, no, you've fucking burnt this bridge so many fucking times. Not a goddamn chance. Which means you're going to have to really start soul-searching, Stetson. You're going to have to start figuring some stuff out. You think Andrew's old, I'm pretentious, and Ben is cool? This is what you've landed on? Jiu-jitsu and bad tattoos are a cool guy to you? Stetson, I don't know, travel, meditate, reflect, figure out how I got so stupid that I don't understand what even makes a podcast good. 2 guys being funny, 1 guy being hungover off pot. Where in life did I make that wrong turn?
I thought this wasn't going to be about me. You said
Stetson?
You said
Stetson? Time to look in the mirror.
That could have been anybody. That could have been anybody.
Stetson, time to look in the mirror and figure out where did I make the wrong turn? Because I gotta tell you, if you don't do that, you're gonna start getting angry. I'm not gonna lie, you give off big incel energy. I'm getting school shooter vibes out of you, Stetson. And I think this only goes south from here. So I want this letter that you shouldn't have sent, don't write us, to be the point where you figure out, fuck, I've gotten fucked up in life. I got to turn it all around. I hope anyone close to you can remove any firearms out of your house. I'm praying for you and I'm holding space for you, Stetson. And I'm going to find grace for you. But my advice would be stay out of it. And figure your shit out and move on. Time.
Wow.
Boy. Okay. Well, Stetson, I apologize. That was unbelievably a direct and angry. Yeah.
Just sometimes, you needed somebody to kind of give you a stern talking to be like, wow, I am not living life the right way. I should reevaluate everything. Stetson, let this be that moment for you.
Wow. That was boy, Stetson took a shellacking in that one. And I did too. I caught some
Caught a little shrapnel
damage. Yeah, for sure. I caught some shrap in that one. I'm going to have that removed from my ass cheek. I'm going to have that taken out of my ass. All right. Is it my turn now?
It's your turn to give advice to yourself about writing in letters to your own podcast. Should be a true Ouroboros of you.
I don't know. Okay.
Sing your own D. Get in there.
But don't you have
3.
that tattoo on your back, the Ouroboros?
I think I do, yeah.
Yeah.
The one from the Never-Ending Story, though.
Okay. That is cool.
All right, Ben. You're on 3, 2, 1. Advice.
Stetson, I'm going to give you a little bit of a wake-up call here, Stetson. You are listening to a podcast that is entirely about winning and gamesmanship. The advice is secondary to us winning. So I'm going to give you a little piece of advice, Stetson. You should not have written it. You should not have done so because
Sounds
I
like
am
my advice.
awful.
Sounds a lot like my
I'm
advice.
an awful person. I am not I am not better than the old one. I am not better than I'm not better than the pretentious one. The pretentious one is very smart. He's a learned man. He spent 4 years at a NESCAC school called Wesleyan. He actually went to school with Lin-Manuel Miranda, the gentleman who, of course, wrote.
Manuel's how people who read say it.
Not I.
But it was cool because he said it like it was all one long name.
Yes, I did not know.
Lin-Manuel
I do not know
Miranda.
how to pronounce that name because I did not finish school. I did not finish high school. I did not graduate with my class. I am effectively pretty stupid, Stetson. And I do enjoy
I like
games
this advice.
involving piss. I am the piss king, and I shall.
Whoa, he's admitting to it.
Someone's angling for a vote.
He's admitting to it. You are
I'm
are
not saying
dying.
I am angling. I'm not saying I am angling for a vote. Stetson, what I will tell you is piss is nature's. It's nature's fire hydrant. What I love to do is from time to time is let
Nature's fire
a partner
hydrant?
of mine kick the tap off the hydrant and play in it as if it is Brooklyn in 1930s.
Yeah, street
yes,
kids
it's Hell's
beating the heat.
Kitchen. We're just
This is disastrous advice. We were on a new season.
tell
We
you
said
that-
that we had left it in the past. We weren't even going to bring it
telling
up
you right
again.
now, Stetson, jiu-jitsu is not cool. It is esoteric dad wrestling. I would be functionally ineffective in a street fight. Imagine me pulling guard and then repeatedly getting kicked in the face by the guy I'm fighting's girlfriend, who just repeatedly drills me in the jaw until I stop fighting. A fight that I started, Stetson. I started the fight. I'm a 46-year-old man who could have walked away, but I started that fight. Stetson, you should never speak truth to power. First of all, I know you are a comic. These two could destroy your career. So I would say that that was a terrible idea. Defending
Stetson's
somebody.
a comic? What the fuck?
I am defending somebody who is not a good person and does enjoy a little bit of piss play from time to time.
What is this?
I don't understand. I don't understand what's happening.
But
A little bit of piss play.
just a little bit of piss play from time to time. And
This is the
I
most
want you to know,
grotesque falling
I
on your
don't
sword I've
care
ever
about
seen.
Advice. When it comes to this game, there is no ego. There is only winning.
There is no
Or
eagle, only
eagle.
hawks.
I'll stop the time, but I will let you know, Stetson, you ran into one of the biggest mistakes. There is no love. There is only the game. That is all there is in this. That's it. That's my advice.
Wow. that
And you think this is cool, Stetson? This is what you think's
You
fucking
think-
cool.
nature's
This is your
fire
North
hydrant.
Star.
This is a guy.
I do think referring to piss play, hey, just a couple of street kids beating the heat.
It's Hell's Kitchen, baby. It's an unseasonably warm summer in Manhattan.
Beating the heat. Hey, babe, want to beat the heat? That's what he says.
I want to be clear. Now that advice is doled out, I would ask everybody to please ignore that. I do not enjoy piss
No,
play.
that is your formal
I don't.
advice.
I don't.
That was your advice.
Ben, you are insane this episode. You come in smug. You ask for fucking us to go easy on you. You bring up piss play. You try to take it away. What do you think's happening? And Stetson likes this shit. That's what's crazy.
It's crazy.
Ben Roy Army, they're not built the same as everybody else.
Yeah, they got no fucking spine. Their head's on a
what
swivel.
That's what the t-shirts say. Ben Ray Army, we're not built the same.
All right. Well, now you have your advice. We have doled out our advice to Stetson B, who I revealed to be a comedian. Stetson B, thank you so much for writing your letter. And we are going to take a quick break while we deliberate on who we are going to vote for in this episode. We'll mull it over amongst ourselves. And then when we return, we will crown a winner of today's challenge. Ooh, that was a talk through a hiccup there. Pretty cool guy.
Sure did.
Stetson, you found a cool guy.
Cool Andy Cap cartoon drunk over here.
Just hang around, everybody, for a minute. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Andrew, you drop Andy Cap as a reference and wonder why people call you old.
Yeah, that was perhaps the wrong choice.
Welcome back. It is the third act. The wheels have come off. There's 3 wheels on the car. We're clanking down the highway trying to get to our garage. Nobody knows if it's going to happen.
What a fun episode. If you are just tuning in, you're a third actor. Our third actors, welcome back. If you just scroll ahead to see who wins, you're basically catching the highlights on Sports Center.
Sure. Can't watch the game, but I'll watch the highlights. See who made the top
highlights.
10.
Here it is. We had a letter writer named Stetson B who observed some inconsistencies in the way that
I think they're pretty
Adam
consistent.
and Andrew
I think we're pretty
towards
consistent.
the number 1 on the call sheet, Benjamin Roy here.
Oh my God.
Not even alphabetical. Not even.
Well, they place it in terms of talent. We all know that. But notice that there were inconsistencies in the way that they behaved towards me, that they were unnecessarily cruel at times, and was wondering, should they speak up or should they just let these two just disappear into oblivion? We dispensed our advice, and we will recap our advice. Andrew went first. Andrew, what did you give advice? Just a recap real quick.
My advice was ultimately, I didn't realize that I had needled Ben so much, and then I formally apologized for it.
A formal apology, a coward's life for me.
Adam,
that's the rhyme.
I told Stetson to take a cold, hard look in the mirror, and instead of writing letters to us, maybe you should focus on your own damn self, because you're lost.
Focus on yourself.
Wow.
You're lost. And then I reminded Stetson that the game is more important than the individual, and that I play the game. And I told him that I am not someone to defend. I am not a good person. I am the Piss King. And we, of course, then went into a number of wonderful metaphors for piss being like a fire hydrant in New York City. And everybody's just trying to.
Can I just say something? In nature, when there's a member of a flock or a herd that's weak or old or useless, the herd turns on it and kicks it out.
It does.
And like
if it gets taken out,
it's a
it gets taken out by a predator.
If it still serves a purpose, it fights back and works its way back into the herd. All right, you had more strength than we thought. But if it just continually gets kicked out, well, then it shouldn't be in that herd anymore. It should just go die. So it's kind of like nature's playing out a little bit.
I agree with that statement. I agree with Adam Keaton Holland on that statement.
And I've always said you're a lone old lion on the Serengeti. How much time's he got left? He was once great, once formidable.
Before a white pharmaceutical CEO pays $100,000 to hunt me down.
I don't like obsequious Ben. I don't like
here
this.
We are. We have dispensed our advice. Now we shall vote. The order of voting goes in the order at which we dispensed our advice. And of course, you cannot vote for yourself. You can only vote for one of the other people. And if at the end there is the rare 3-way tie, and we can't crown a winner, of course, that will go to the Patreon subscribers to decide, which no one fucking wants. So we avoid that at all costs, but it does happen from time to time. So, Andrew, what say ye How will
What
you
say
herald your
ye
response?
vote?
Harold?
My vote. You know, Adam just took that pretentious shot across the bow. Didn't even address it. Didn't even remark on it. But I'll take a moment to remark on it. In the 22 years I've known Adam, he's done nothing but bust his ass making stuff, making cool stuff, doing comedy, writing a novel, writing a book, making a TV show,
gamesmanship.
producing shows,
Gamesmanship.
producing a comedy festival, busting his
This
ass.
isn't what he says about you behind the scenes.
Doing
I'll tell you that right now.
I'm sure.
He brought me food last night because I'm sleeping with my Uber Eats driver. He brought me food last night. This is not at all what was said to me at all. But this is cool. I appreciate the gamesmanship. Nice work, Andrew. Wink, wink.
And it's easy for the outside observer to be like, wow, what a pretentious guy. But I say Adam's put in the work. I'm voting for Adam.
Wow. Andrew, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you, Andrew.
I also liked your advice more.
What the fuck was that?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know what this character is.
Guys, I'm trying to just a regular guy, not a pretentious guy. I'm genuinely moved by a vote. Oh, I want to return the favor to you, Andrew. Wait a minute. Let me think about that. If I vote for Andrew, then Ben has to vote for one of us. Because I was going to go to Ben because I love hearing this Piss King stuff. And
Shit.
my
It's a play.
sincere
Damn it,
hope,
I just sacrificed
but my
myself.
sincere hope is that somebody who's a woman who's casually interested in Ben just kind of hears this episode and is turned off. Doesn't even understand that it's an old thing, but it's and it could have been a good thing, but she's like, well, he's talking about piss play on his podcast. I'm not even going there. So I hope that did happen.
And I think it probably
It very well may have. It very well may. You
probably
mean at a
would.
concert? He's like, I actually do a funny podcast, and just the one snippet he hears is him admitting to piss play. I hope that happens. I didn't want to vote for you, Andrew, because in Rift City apologies are weakness. However, for gamesmanship and because you voted for me in such nice words, I vote for you, Andrew. I vote for you, Andrew.
I put on the Piss King cape and crown.
For nothing.
And nothing came
For
out
nothing.
of it. And now I can't.
You gutted yourself for
And there you
nothing.
are, soaked with nothing to
There
show
you
for
are.
it.
I'm a Piss King without a country. Damn it. Fuck.
Wow.
Excellent gamesmanship. However, Andrew and I sniffed it out.
You can smell the piss coming.
Yeah, we
Yes.
smelled you coming a long way, bud.
You need to eat more fruits and veggies, bud.
Yeah.
Or your partner
Damn
does.
it. Damn it. All right. Well, I'm just going to take the apology then. Thank you, Andrew, for apologizing. You have my vote. Andrew wins
What
this
the
episode.
actual fuck?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
you want to fuck
galls
around
me.
with me? You want to fuck?
Here's what galls me.
What galls you?
You,
What galls-
you accuse me and Andrew of conspiring, of having an apartment together. I know for a fact the two of you have hung out twice recently. Andrew's brought
I've been
you
helping
food
Ben through a
twice.
tough time.
I was in a
I've been
car
helping
accident.
him
Big
through a
my train
tough
showed up.
time.
All I see is photos of you two laughing and eating together in Ben's sad apartment. So who's conspiring with who? Stetson, who's fucking shacking up with who to conspire against the other? Because I think the results are in this fucking episode.
I think regardless of the outcome of this episode, I think we can all agree that the real loser in this episode is Stetson. Stetson,
fucking Christ.
you made a fucking mistake, but you believed in something that doesn't believe in you back.
Absolutely.
I don't believe in anything other than the game and the W. And I'm willing to soak myself in my own piss to lose an episode. I did it, and I don't
brutal.
care because that's the game, baby. And I'll get you next time, guys. I'll figure out a way to win. I know I lost this one, and boy, is the piss on my face on this one. But I'll tell you what, I took it. I took it, and I'm not sad about it. Andrew, what do we got for totals? What's the total right now? What do we know?
Okay, with that win, I think I squeaked ahead. I got 4. You got 3. Adam's got 1.
I told you this season's not about winning for me. It's about reaching the mountaintop and learning.
That's right.
You never said any of that shit.
I did. I announced I'm post-winning season 2. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. You're beyond that now? That's a cool game.
Piers Zen.
That's
Piers
a gameplay. That's a technique I think he's trying to play. Well, Adam, Andrew, thank you so much. Stetson, I appreciate you trying to speak truth to power, but you should have learned by now that never works. Not in a society.
Although I will say, in the
Will
the
you
act
say
of
it,
that
Andrew?
writing.
Will you say it?
Our old man's having a stroke here.
In the act of that
Will it
writing,
say it dies?
he did elicit a formal apology for you.
Oh, I
Ben.
want to ask Andrew.
So even
wait, Andrew, was that a serious apology?
Of course, I said I apologize. Why?
Because you're smiling.
What? I can't smile after I apologize.
No, you're smirking. You're smirking. Clearly,
I can't laugh after I apologize.
You shouldn't.
No. I'm saying,
Andrew, you may have won today, but you have lost Rift City. They cannot believe in you anymore because you've shown cowardice and weakness through this apology, and that's not going to play in Rift City.
You can go
People
ahead. Why don't
burning
you,
Orville jerseys.
there's nothing
like
weak
you got
about
traded
apologizing.
to
Hey,
fucking
Adam. Hey,
Improv
Adam,
Township.
why don't you go
Andrew
down
got
to...
traded to Improv Township, and everyone in Rift City is burning his fucking jerseys.
Why don't you
for
go
playing
down
for
to-
an arch
why
rival.
don't you
I won with that apology. I formally apologized and I won with it.
Adam, why
So
don't
in a
you
way,
head on down
big
to-
win for
why don't
Stetson
you
B,
head on down to
aka
Ding
Ben.
Dang Rift City Bank, and Andrew and I will be depositing our wins into our checking account. Why don't you try to deposit some of that honor? See how that affects your balance.
I told
See
you
how
it's
that
about,
affects your
it's
bank.
about the mountaintop. I'm on the top of dog shit hill learning.
We have done it. We have done it. The episode is done. Thank you so much to our pal, old Stetson B, for
Stetson,
having.
you better pray I don't figure out your real identity because you won't get booked.
I'll tell
in this
you, it's a
fucking
comedian
town.
named Stetson Banks. That's who it is. I don't give a fuck. I'll throw comedians under the bus all day long. Very
Whoa.
funny dude. Very funny dude named Stetson Banks, but it was Stetson Banks who did it.
From the
Very
name
funny guy.
factory that
Everybody out
gave us
there, our
Army
listeners,
Hammer, Stetson Banks.
Everybody
You know what?
go check out
turning
the
it around.
comedian.
I'm turning it around. Stetson, you have a spot on this month's Grolix. Ben, you're off.
Wow.
I don't give a
Wow.
fuck. Who fucking cares, dude? I don't fucking care. I'll start my own show.
I need Andrew's vote, but I
I'll
bet I can
start a
get it on
cool
the back
show.
end. I need Andrew's vote to confirm that, but I don't think I can get it.
It's implied.
Thank you again
it's
for
implied.
real, Stetson. Thanks for having the courage to write in a letter. Thank you to all of our letter writers. We've been receiving them. Hey, listen, you're listening. That was silly. These letters can be anything. They can be as serious as you want. They can be as silly as you want. Please send them to us. You can send them directly to us individually on our own social media. You can send them to @Grolix Comedy on social media or advice. You can send it to questions@advicefight.com. We love receiving them. Please keep sending them our way. Huge, huge thank you, Stetson Banks. Everybody go check out his comedy. Check this dude out. Funny dude. And big thank you to producer Ronnie D, who was not here again today. Silent, absent. We miss you.
Stomach issues. He really kind of glued to
Chronic.
the toilet currently.
Yeah, he's listeria. You got listeria.
Poor guy.
Can't
He's
drink
down
out
to
of the dog's bowl. We kept telling him.
Big thank you to Mike Henderson from Plan 9 Sound for your help recording all of the audio at our live show. I mentioned it before. He just recorded my newest album. Beautiful job. He did an amazing job.
No, I
Check
bet
him
Stetson's
out.
gonna love it.
Big thank you to Charlie Continental. We love you, Charlie. You always make the best music for our podcast. Thank you so much. As always, follow us on social media @Grolix Comedy. Check out our Patreon page, patreon.com Grawlix Saves. Now, the part everybody wants to know, where can you see us live? Where can you touch our faces? Because we do allow that in the meet and greet afterwards.
Yep, we do.
Adam, what do you got? What do you
So I've got this
coming
breakout.
If
What you
you're
got?
listening to this the day it comes out, which we love
so
people
musical.
who do that, tomorrow we will have an edition of Movie Night, the Riff-tacular show with Ben and Rory and I. And I will also just go ahead and plug March's Grawlix show. We only do those every other month now. That means tickets are harder and harder to get. So if you're on the fence on either of those, you better get off the fence real quick and buy tickets because
You get down.
they're going fast.
You get down from there
fence.
now.
You
Hey,
get down.
You get down now.
Get off that fence now, you hear? All right.
There's a rusty nail on that fence. Come on, you get tetanus. Get off of that.
Andrew, what you got?
I'm hosting the narrators this month, March 18th. It's an awesome lineup. There's 3 of us hosting, so I'm only hosting every 3rd month. So if you want to hear me tell a tale, this would be the month to check it out.
By the way, if you all haven't been, if you're listeners, you wonder what the narrator is. If you're a fan of The Moth, I love the narrators. I think this is a show on par with that. Great storytelling show. You have to go to this show, and it's at the friggin' Buntport, which
It's
is
the best.
It's
The
the
shows
best.
have been great.
Guy, it's at the fucking
Guys,
Buntport.
it's at the freaking Buntport.
It's at
It's at
the
the
Buntport.
Buntport. Also, I have a new game out. It might be on my store site. If not, it'll be there imminently. It's called Echo Lifeboat. It's a lot of fun. It's as easy to play as a party game. You just need the game and a deck of cards. It's a lot of fun. So check that out at occupiedhex.com.
That's amazing. Check out Andrew's games. I still every time you do it, I'm like, how the fuck do you crank these things out? You're fucking genius, Bob.
I'm unemployed. It's easy. I'm unemployed.
If you're listening to this when this episode comes out, Minneapolis, Minnesota, I am coming to see you. I will be at the Comedy Corner Underground this weekend, this Friday and Saturday. Please come out and see me. I would love to see your faces. I haven't been to Minneapolis in a little bit. Also, I just want to let everybody know, check my schedule. I'm going to be in Boulder. I'm going to be in Tucson. I'm going to be in Northern California. I'm going to be in New Mexico. Please check out my schedule. I got a lot coming up. Otherwise, that's the episode.
Wait, I got
All
one
the
more. I
links
got one
to-
more. If you're at South by Southwest, my movie See You When I See You is screening there this weekend. I will be there at the screening on the 13th. There's another one, I think, on the 14th that I'll not be at. But if you happen to be at South by, come see my movie. See You When I See You at South
Nice.
by this weekend. Ben, continue.
That's it. As Adam said, or I may have started to say, tickets for all of those shows as well as our individual websites. Those are down in the show notes. Otherwise, we're going to be back next week with a question that is from a person wondering how to spend a sum of money. This is going to be what should they do with a sum of money?
A Brewster's Millions situation. Not
Blank
quite a million, though.
Not really. It's not that kind, but it's a smaller version of that.
Okay.
So definitely check that out. Otherwise, we will. We're gonna talk to you next week. We love you all. Play us out, Charlie.
We're here to help most you just fine. Advice fine. I think I'm wrong, cause I know I'm right. Advice fine. I say advice, you say fight. I say advice, you say fight. Advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight. Advice, fight.
And you guys can just scamper off to your shared apartment.